Hey guys, thanks for joining me here at Major Arcanum. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so we can get started right away. This will be a general reading for the collective, all zodiac signs, from when you do get this message. I'm going to do the Celtic cross for this spread. Then you'll have an opportunity to ask a question, and then I'll pull some additional cards from this other deck, which I cannot recall the name. Ooh, the Sun card in the current position. I feel like it's a sense of optimism as we approach the new year. We also have the Tower card, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Moon. Wow, the Emperor, the Hermit, and the Hanged Man. That's amazing. It's so incredible because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10 major arcana cards. This is a major shift, a major change. Definitely making some progress in a new phase of your life. Let's call out the signs real quick. With the Sun card, we have Leo energy, Aries with the Tower card, a Taurus with the Five of Pentacles, Virgo with the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Scorpio energy. We also have the Ten of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. So all the fire elements are present. We also have with the Moon card, Cancer energy. We have more Aries energy with the Emperor, Virgo energy again with the Hermit card, and then Pisces again with the Hanged Man. Okay, so Pisces, Cancer, all the fire, all the water elements are present here. So maybe that signals something, some kind of balance is being performed or created in your life. Finding balance in your life, that could be a signal there. We also have the moon and the moon and the sun, which represents maybe there was some confusion initially, but you're kind of getting over that. Finding clarity now. Something is being illuminated for you with the Sun card. Something is being illuminated. I feel that maybe you were in a phase where you were stuck, didn't know what to do. Maybe you weren't feeling that optimistic initially. I feel like when I see the Sun card, it's Leo energy, so it does represent the sense of self. Maybe you're starting to implement a self-care routine or ritual, putting yourself first. You might have taken care of others in the past and never felt like it was reciprocated. Well, that's changing. So now you're paying attention and prioritizing yourself with the Sun card energy here. I feel that it's changing things now. When you give yourself the love and energy that you deserve, others are like, oh, we can't give you less than you give yourself, right? So I feel like something is improving. The way you see yourself, the way others see you, things are improving with the Sun card present here. In the challenge position, it feels like something has come to an end. Now this could represent, maybe a relationship or maybe a job situation, maybe the end of financial insecurities, whatever the situation is for you. Something is coming to an end with the Tower card. I kind of feel like, excuse me, something came to an end, but it though it might have been difficult for you, it ended up being like a blessing in disguise, because it forced you into a situation where you had to put yourself first, had to put your self-improvement first, had to put your priorities first, right? Because you were so busy taking care of everything else, maybe taking care of family, taking care of your coworkers, taking care of everything else, but it wasn't reciprocated. And so now it kind of forced you, leaving that situation or that situation coming to an end, kind of forced you to have to take care of number one, right? And that was you. Take care of yourself. So was it blessing in disguise that this thing came to an end? We have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I definitely get the sense that it wasn't easy at first. Maybe there was a lot of questions. Why me? Why is this happening? This is such a bad moment or a bad time for this to occur. So feeling a little bit bummed by the situation, but I feel like it needed to happen. It's like the universe trying to put you on track for something that maybe you wouldn't have otherwise pursued, right? So, for example, you get laid off by your job, or you get let go from your job, but that job was going nowhere, right? And so now it forced you out of that path so that you can find and really kind of dictate where you should go next, right? You taking control, or taking control of the reins, taking control of your future. So if you wanted to start a new job, a new industry, maybe you wanted to go back to school, maybe you wanted to start a business, maybe you wanted to start a new relationship, right? But this ending occurred to put you on the track to do what it is that you've been thinking about. Now, of course, it hurts with the Five of Pentacles, right? Of course, it hurts. It's not easy. Change isn't easy, right? But you get used to it. You are resilient, and you are tenacious, and you succeed as a result of that. It's not easy, but you make your way. You make your own path forward to achieve success. We do have in the recent past the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card about working hard, setting boundaries. I feel that this is a card where you said, this needs to happen. Not like an ultimatum, but, just setting your expectations. I want to do this. I want to be married, for example. I want to be married, so I don't want to waste my time on relationships that aren't going to reciprocate, right? If you're dating someone who doesn't want marriage and you want marriage, it's probably not the right relationship for you. If you want kids and your partner doesn't want kids, probably not the right situation for you, right? So this is you setting your expectations and setting your boundaries with the Eight of Pentacles, getting on the right path, right? Of course, like I said, it's not easy, but you want to be on the position or the trajectory of somebody who has goals that are aligned with yours. That's why the Tower took place. It's not easy, but it's happening for a better situation or position for you in the long run. Okay. Next, we have the Seven of Cups in the crowning position. This is your conscious goal. My dog is scratching at the door, wants to be let in. Your conscious goals, Seven of Cups. This is options. I feel that you're exploring things. If you wanted to start a business, you might be saying, yeah, I want to start a business, or I want to... Hold on. Okay, sorry. So the Seven of Cups, you have options to explore. Maybe you want to start the business. Maybe you want to go into a new industry. But you have maybe doing some research, right? This is Scorpio energy, so it's a resourceful kind of energy. Using the tools that you have at your disposal to do that research, right? Not only that, but if you're considering maybe it was an ending to a romantic relationship. For some people, not everybody. But maybe this is you exploring your options in that scenario. Like, okay, I definitely don't want to... Oh, shoot. I don't know what the dating sites are. But like a couple years ago, it was Tinder, right? Don't want to do Tinder because those are not serious people, right? Or what's the other one? It was like fish, something like some... it was Plenty of Fish. Those are people who kind of want to hook up, not really looking for a connection for the long haul, right? But maybe Bumble, who I think, if I get this right, it was like for the women to be able to vet some of the serious... Oh, how can I explain it? Like some of the more serious people or mature people, just being able to vet those scenarios instead of choosing people who just want to hook up. I don't know if I explained that right, but you have options available is what I'm saying, right? But but using your resources like a Scorpio would do, using the resources available to you to really discern who's serious and who's not, right? So you want to be sure that if you want a serious relationship that's going to result in marriage or having kids or whatever it is that you desire, that you're going to the appropriate places to do so, right? That you're not looking for a husband or wife or spouse or whatever on a place like Tinder. Listen to me. You're not going to find long-term love on Tinder. I don't even know if that's still a thing, but you're not going to find long-term love on Tinder. You're going to find a hookup, a partner to hook up with on occasion. That's not somebody who's looking for long-term love. So we have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands does represent coming to an end of a burdensome cycle. I feel like it's because you held on to this situation for way past its due date. You held on to this relationship, to this job, to this scenario for way longer than you were meant to. So the universe had to intervene and say, nope, not today. It's like the universe intervened and had to put you on the right track. So the end of a burdensome cycle, like I said, it wasn't easy for you, but it was necessary to happen in order for you to achieve the goals that you desire. All right, we have the Moon card. There was some confusion because you felt like maybe this was the right scenario, the perfect job, the perfect relationship. Oh my gosh, I want to get married. I want to make this last forever. I want to whatever, but it wasn't the right person or it wasn't the right situation, right? So that's where the confusion came in with the Moon card. You have deep feelings for something, but it wasn't right for you. Maybe it wasn't right for you at this time. Not saying that it can't get there, but at this time, nope, because the Tower card had to intervene and say, nope. I had to put an end to it. It's not easy. Your feelings are hurt as a result of the universe intervening, but it was like you weren't doing what you were supposed to do. You weren't putting an end to the situation, even though you knew it wasn't right. You ignored the red flags. You tried to maybe make this person fit into your equation or whatever. You gave it way too much energy than you were meant to. I feel like deep down you probably knew, that it wasn't the right situation for you, but you invested so much time, energy, resources into the situation, you didn't want to let it go. We've all been there. We've all done that, right? But I feel like you'll recognize that the Tower intervening, the universe intervening, was really like a godsend. You're like, oh, thank gosh. Because if that didn't happen, I would have still been in this wrong situation, right? So here's the Emperor, a strategic energy, right? And this is in the external influences. So a strategic kind of boss-like energy. It feels like somebody approaching, feels like when one door closes, another one opens, and this is the right opportunity for you. Something good is coming in the form of the Emperor, the right situation for you. In your hopes and fears, we have the Hermit card. The Hermit card is this energy of, it's kind of like you're holding up this beacon of light for this right opportunity to find you, while you continue to work on yourself and improve your self-esteem, your self-worth, and all this other stuff, your self-image. Maybe you're on social media, just making all these improvements that you have choices available to you. I feel like with this card, this is you holding up a beacon like, I'm still on the hunt. I'm still looking for the right scenario, and that is coming for you. But like you're giving it help by holding up that lantern, the beacon of light, so that it can find you properly. How it can find you properly is by you pouring into yourself with the Sun card. You improving yourself, your self-worth. You stop putting everybody else first and put yourself first for a change. And as a result, we have the Hanged One, Pisces energy ruled by Neptune. This is a card about sacrifice. You've sacrificed a lot, and now it's time for you to reap your rewards as a result. Okay. This card also represents a form of escapism. It's kind of like with this prior situation that, I don't know, it's almost like like you're a martyr, kind of like you did your very best, and it didn't work out because this other person just wasn't giving their all. You were giving your all, but this other person wasn't giving theirs, right? And so like people are patting you on the back, like, oh, you did your best, you endured a lot, you fill in the blank, right? But I also kind of feel like I don't know, you feel good about it. I don't know how to explain that. Like you feel good that people are applauding you for that, for enduring. Even though, I mean, it's not a good thing that you endured so much, you know? But because you did your best, I feel like you're satisfied. You're satisfied that you did your best and you did everything you could. And it wasn't, this ending isn't your failure, right? It's just an opportunity for you to make improvements elsewhere. All right, so now is question time. The first pile is the planets, and this will help us identify your motivation. Why are you asking? Why is this important to you? The moon card reveals itself again. Okay. The second set is the zodiac signs. This is how you should move forward in the situation that you're thinking about or asking about. Scorpio energy. Oh, we already know the answer. I feel like this is just kind of repeating the extra element that you should put into the situation that you're thinking about or asking about. Earth. Getting grounded. Okay. So the moon card. Your motivation. Why are you asking? I feel like the moon card, the moon kind of moves in phases, right? So it's always changing. And I feel like you want things to change. And that's why you want the situation to change. Or that's why you're asking, is because you want things to change. And maybe uncertain about how to speed up the process of change, or uncertain about what you should do next or things like that, but definitely wanting to experience some kind of change or some kind of shift in your situation. Well, that's occurring, definitely, without a doubt, that's occurring. Now we have Scorpio energy, what you should do, how you should move forward. Scorpio energy, as we talked about earlier with the Seven of Cups, is a resourceful kind of energy. So doing your research, if it is a partnership that you seek, making sure that you're using the right platforms to achieve the goals that you've set for yourself. So being resourceful as a result. Like I said earlier, using the right platforms to seek what it is that you desire is really going to help you go far to achieve the goals that you've set for yourself. So using the right platform to do your research, to explore the options available to you. And then we have the Earth card. Okay, Earth card is getting grounded. This energy is one that takes its time. Don't rush. If it's a romantic situation, for example, don't rush out of one situation that's just ended into a new one right away. Take some time to focus on yourself, to prioritize yourself. We know that with the Sun card that presented itself earlier. Focus on you, on healing from the prior situation, on prioritizing yourself, on making sure that you're good, your self-esteem, your self-image, self-improvement, all that stuff. Focus on yourself as a way to get grounded. And make sure that you don't rush into another situation. Focus on yourself first. Nobody's going to treat you better than you. And also it kind of sets a boundary or sets standards. You treat yourself well, then others will fall in line and treat you well as well. Also, okay, let's pull two more cards to see what are the supporting messages, and then I gotta run out of here. Wedding. The situation involves marriage. It doesn't have to be marriage, but if you're looking for love, in all the right places, you'll achieve that. But also could represent partnerships, right? If you're seeking a business opportunity or investors or whatever the situation you're thinking about is, could be a partnership is coming your way. Again, kind of confirming, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. All right, so we're going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's free for you, but means so, so much to me. And if you want a personal reading in between these sessions, just reach out and I'll provide that for you. We'll talk soon. Bye.